Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The bright lights of the stage had always been Nicole Scherzinger's playground. From her early days with the Pussycat Dolls to her solo career and judging on multiple reality shows, the pop icon had carved out a niche in entertainment that few could rival. And yet, in the middle of what fans expected to be another exciting season of The Masked Singer, whispers began to spread. Nicole wouldn't be returning. For years, Nicole had been a cornerstone of the show, known for her keen instincts, sharp critiques, and infectious energy. Every time a celebrity contestant stepped onto the stage in a glittering, elaborate costume, Nicole's reactions were instant headlines. Her laughter, her cheers, and her gasps had become a cultural touchstone. Audiences loved her, and she had become synonymous with the show's charm and unpredictability. So when news broke that she would not be returning, fans erupted in confusion and concern. The first hint of Nicole's absence came quietly. In interviews leading up to the new season, she was asked repeatedly about her return. Each time, she smiled and offered a non-committal response, a practiced dodge that left journalists grasping at fragments. "I'm always open to new experiences," she said, her words casual, almost cryptic. But fans, ever the sleuths of celebrity culture, began piecing things together. Social media lit up with speculation. Had Nicole clashed with producers? Was there a new opportunity she couldn't pass up? Or was something more personal at play? For those who followed Nicole closely, the answer lay below the surface. Behind the sequins and spotlights, Nicole had been navigating a season of profound personal change. Her life off-camera had grown more demanding, with projects and passions that pulled her in directions far from the television studio. She had always been more than the image people saw on screen, a multifaceted talent, juggling music, acting, philanthropy, and her own personal growth. Her decision to step back was not sudden, it was deliberate, a carefully considered choice that reflected a new chapter in her life. One of Nicole's closest confidants described the situation to us on the condition of anonymity. Nicole has always loved The Masked Singer, but she realized she was spreading herself too thin. It's a high-energy show, and she wants to focus on projects that resonate more deeply with her right now, projects that speak to her heart, not just the cameras. This insight aligned with a pattern fans had started noticing. Nicole had been increasingly active in causes that mattered to her, from animal rights campaigns to supporting young women in music. She had been writing and recording in the studio, experimenting with sounds and styles far removed from the glossy pop persona that made her a household name. Some of these ventures would not have fit neatly into a television schedule, and Nicole, ever the perfectionist, was unwilling to compromise. Even as fans debated and speculated, the show's producers released a statement praising Nicole's contributions while acknowledging her absence. "We are incredibly grateful for Nicole's energy, talent, and insight over the years. While we will miss her on the panel this season, we respect her decision and wish her the best in her future endeavors." The statement was polite, professional, but it only added fuel to the fire. Fans, hungry for more, turned to Twitter, Instagram, and fan forums to express their disappointment and to demand answers. What followed was a flurry of speculation. Some theorized that Nicole had creative differences with the production team. Others suggested that her schedule was packed with music projects or that she was exploring acting opportunities. Rumors circulated that she might return in a guest capacity or even in a surprise cameo. But behind the headlines and gossip, the truth was far simpler and more human. Nicole wanted space. She wanted freedom. She wanted to reconnect with the parts of herself that existed beyond the bright lights and sparkling costumes. This decision, as it turned out, was not a retreat, but a reinvention. Nicole had reached a point where she could choose projects based on passion rather than obligation. She was exploring collaborations with emerging artists, writing music that reflected her personal journey, and investing time in causes she believed in deeply. In interviews, she began speaking openly about the need for balance in her life, the importance of mental health, and the joy of pursuing creative endeavors without constraint. Fans began to see another side of Nicole emerge. Social media posts showed her traveling, attending charity events, and spending time with loved ones. She shared glimpses of her music-making process, snippets of melodies and lyrics that hinted at a more introspective, mature sound. It was a side of her that many had never seen, a reminder that even celebrities must navigate the delicate dance between career, personal growth, and well-being. Still, the absence of Nicole on The Masked Singer was keenly felt. Early episodes of the new season were punctuated by comparisons, comments about who could fill the void, how her charisma and expertise were missed, and whether the show would ever feel the same. Contestants spoke of the energy Nicole brought, the encouragement she offered, and the sense of safety she created on set. Without her, the dynamics shifted, and the audience noticed immediately. Interestingly, her absence sparked a broader conversation about celebrity choices and mental health. Fans began tweeting messages of support. "Do what's best for you, Nicole. We'll always love you." Others reflected on their own lives, inspired by her courage to step back when necessary. In many ways, her decision transcended entertainment news. It became a quiet cultural moment, a reminder that even those in the spotlight need to prioritize themselves. For Nicole, the decision was freeing. Freed from weekly filming schedules and the scrutiny of live television, she found herself exploring creative spaces she had long neglected. She spent hours in songwriting sessions, experimenting with sounds that reflected her personal experiences and growth. She collaborated with producers and artists that challenged her, pushing her toward innovative expressions of music and performance. It was a risk, stepping away from a platform that guaranteed visibility, but Nicole was undeterred. Her fans, though initially shocked, gradually embraced her new journey. Social media, once filled with speculation and frustration, became a space of encouragement and excitement for Nicole's evolving career. They shared clips of her new music, praised her interviews, and celebrated the authenticity she was bringing to her work. Nicole's choice, while expected, had sparked a wave of admiration for her bravery and integrity. Meanwhile, the producers of The Masked Singer adjusted. They brought in new judges, fresh perspectives, and creative twists that ensured the show remained engaging. Yet, interviews with cast members revealed that Nicole's spirit lingered on set. Contestants spoke of the advice she had given, the kindness she had shown, and the benchmark she had set for excellence. Even in absence, her influence was unmistakable. Some industry insiders speculated that this period of absence might be temporary, a sabbatical rather than a permanent departure. Nicole herself hinted at this possibility without confirming anything. Life is full of seasons. You focus on one thing for a while, then something else comes along. I'm enjoying this season, and when the next one comes, who knows? It was a statement that resonated with fans who had grown to appreciate her authenticity. Beyond career moves, Nicole's decision highlighted a universal theme: the importance of self-care and personal growth. In a world that often equates success with constant visibility and relentless productivity, choosing to step back is often seen as weakness. Nicole's choice challenged that narrative, demonstrating that strength can also lie in knowing when to pause, reflect, and prioritize one's own path. As weeks passed, Nicole's absence no longer felt like a gap, but a statement. She was not leaving because she was unhappy with the show. She was leaving to honor her own journey. Fans, once frantic for explanations, now celebrated her courage. They admired her honesty and the way she continued to grow beyond the roles that had defined her. In hindsight, Nicole's decision can be seen as a masterclass in career and life management. She demonstrated that stepping away from something beloved does not mean failure, it can mean evolution. By choosing to focus on projects that spoke to her personally, she redefined what it meant to be a star in the modern entertainment landscape. Nicole Scherzinger, once the fixture of The Masked Singer, became the symbol of an artist in control of her destiny, charting a path defined not by expectation, but by passion and purpose. And yet, for all the changes and new projects, the connection with fans remained strong. Messages poured in from all over the world. "We miss you, Nicole, but we support you. Your happiness matters more than anything. Can't wait to see what you do next."
Nicole, ever gracious, responded through social media posts, interviews, and music releases, reminding the world that her absence from one stage did not mean silence, it meant she was preparing for the next act. The story of Nicole Scherzinger skipping The Masked Singer is not one of controversy or scandal. It is a story of choice, growth, and courage. It is a story about knowing your worth, honoring your instincts, and trusting that the world will still be there when you are ready to return. For fans, it was a lesson in patience and respect. For Nicole, it was a reaffirmation of her power to shape her own destiny. In the end, her decision sparked more than headlines. It sparked conversation, reflection, and inspiration. Nicole Scherzinger reminded the world that even in the glare of fame, authenticity and self-respect remain invaluable. Her journey continues, vibrant and evolving, and fans, ever loyal, will follow her wherever she chooses to shine next.